Hello everyone, my name is Malik Saleh, and today I will be talking about fraud and how to avoid the fraud mindset. First of all, we have to define fraud. What is fraud? So, fraud is an intentional deception to secure an unfair or unlawful gain or deprive a victim of a legal rights. Now, we know what is fraud. Now, where does fraud comes from? We have fraud comes from insiders or outsiders, from the company or the corporation or organization. Um, for some analysts, they think that insiders possess threats or more threats to the company from the outsiders. Quotes, internal personnel typically are responsible for approximately 80% of an organization fraud losses. And now, the main reason why insiders are more dangerous than outsiders, because insiders they gain access to the company system. At the same time, they have a relationship that they can use for their own benefits with other employees. Now, as you can see in this picture, this is called the fraud triangle. Now, the fraud triangle consists of opportunity, pressure, and rationalization. Now, if these elements are founded, then fraud might happen or occur. Opportunity represent an absence of internal control. Mostly happens in a management position, where the manager can use his position to gain uh, benefit for his people or for himself. For himself, pressure represents the motivation to commit a fraud. Rationalization is an individual's internal justification for committing a fraud. Now, there is ways to avoid common fraud pitfalls. In my opinion, I think the most important thing to avoid common fraud pitfalls is your ethical behavior. Employees, people have to contain or have to be more ethical, have to follow the rules and respect the rules of the company and respect other people. Other thing is to avoid defining your value based on the position or title you hold. And number three, clearly define specific values of yourself in both your personal life and professional life. Also, develop an ability to recognize your own human tendency towards rationalization. Now, there is business ways to prevent frauds. For example, Sarbanes-Oxley Act of 2002. It cracked down the corporate frauds, and the Sarbanes-Oxley Act of 2002 created the Public Company Accounting Oversight Board, and the PCAOP oversee the audit of the company. The reason for that to protect the interest and the investors of the company. Now, in these situations, when fraud happens, what should we do? Companies must be sure that they understand their first responsibilities are to protect the privacy of their employees and integrity of their corporate data. Apply all responsibilities, all regulation by both employees and companies, and most importantly, to keep ethical behavior activated. And that's all what I have about fraud. Thank you so much.